Okay, when you think of inventors, I bet Thomas Edison or Alexander Graham Bell come to mind, but look in the mirror. Yes, you too can become an inventor, any one of us. Our guest this morning is an expert at helping to make that happen. Meet George Davison, CEO and founder of Davison. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me.
You know, I think of those two great names and I think, oh my gosh, that's not me. I mean, what does it take to be an inventor? What kind of personality do you have to have?
Well, any personality will work. I mean, it's everyday people with an idea, and you can take that all the way back in time. It's even Thomas Edison. Here's a guy who was homeschooled, never got a degree, and yet look at what he did. He changed the way we light everything in the world. So
Shazam.
It's a Shazam kind of guy, but the Shazam's in you too, if you so choose it.
But let me ask you something. I have an idea. Somebody out there has an idea. Give me the tips that you would say as an expert that one needs to do to not fail, let's say.
Well, okay, first of all, keep it to yourself, quietly write it down on a piece of paper.
Good point.
And then you need to go find an expert. So that expert needs to be qualified, and that means find out how many products that they've invented and they've put into the stores. If you can do those two things, you'll be putting yourself on a course to know how to get help.
And also something I love in your webisode series is that you really teach that person to look at it and say, be patient and dare to invent. Tell me about it.
That's right. As well as inspiring. I mean, it's be patient, work hard. If you get knocked down, get back up. Believe me, I've been knocked down more times than I care to discuss on television. So,
understood.
But at the end of the day, keep getting back up. That's where the secret of success is. It's so if it doesn't work the first time and it fails, what?
And tell me about Dare to Invent and this employee of yours that was working inside and did something incredible.
Well, Pete's been with me for many years, and all I can tell you is this guy has got a creative mind. He understands manufacturing, engineering, prototyping, packaging. Though he's the whole ball of wax. And the brainstorming session was going on with a company there, and one thing led to another. The light bulb went on. Pete got an idea, and instantly he started making up the sketches. And off to the races we went.
Off to the races we go. Let's take a look.
Meet Pete Meyer. He's a guy that works right here in Invention Land. And every day, he helps bring many inventors' ideas that come through our bookshelf to life. But one day, he had a surprising idea of his own.
We were working with XHP. This is one of the companies that we currently work with. And we were in a brainstorm. They said, why don't we put a nail inside of a potato and it's going to cook it from the inside out? I said, well, why don't we just take it and push it right through a muffin pan? Then we'd be able to put something right on that nail, marshmallow or a Snickers bar. As people started to take a look at it, they're like, hey, you know what? We may be onto something.
Hey, Pete's not exactly your average idea guy. Pete's been with me for a lot of years. And he also, just loves tearing things apart, figuring out how they work, blowing stuff up even. So Pete coming up with an idea for a cupcake pan, and surprised all of us. Cupcakes actually originated right here in the U.S. in the late 18th century, and they were often baked in pottery cups called ramekins. This is how cupcakes got their name. Today, they're baked in muffin tins, the most common way to create your little tender morsel of delight. But Pete's idea for a new cupcake pan will change the way we bake and eat cupcakes forever.
So I was in the meeting with XHP, sitting next to Pete, and I know how he thinks. Before this meeting was over, he had all the logistics completely figured out.
Jason and his crew got the nod for Pete's idea. What they had to do was, well, not much at all. They just had to follow Pete's lead. The team invented a cupcake pan with an inner post that you push your favorite filling onto. Then you pour your batter around it and you bake it. When you pull it out of the oven, there's a surprise inside your cupcake. So we called it the surprise pan.
The same thing that makes this design unique also makes it a liability. The posts are way too sharp on this project, and XHP can't take the risk of one of their consumers getting hurt.
Here we go.
Look at that.
That looks good. That looks good.
I have some serious safety concerns about
cupcakes grow out of the pan and they have to be sharp.
Yeah, but I can prove how dangerous this is.
Okay.
Lucky! So, what are you up to?
Howdy, gentlemen.
What is that?
Oh, that would be a bed of nails.
Bed of nails. Okay.
Yes, it's my favorite thing to take naps on.
Can you help me to prove the dangers of this pan design?
Before I test this out, I'd like to try something a little safer.
Are we gonna need safety glasses for this?
The safety glasses were already ground up and mixed in with the beer bottles.
You want to make this a little more dangerous, Clay? Can you stand on my back?
Are you insane?
A little. There we go, gentlemen. Safe and sound.
You got a little. Now that we know your tolerances to pain and suffering, stand on that.
I'm sorry. But that pan is way too sharp. I mean,
Okay. We get the point. We get the point. We will round these off and we'll shorten them as long as you promise to stop doing what you're doing.
All right. Well, Lucky, looks like we made our point.
So Clay's test got the team to adjust the pan by smoothing out the posts to be a lot safer. Way to get to the point, Clay.
XHP immediately licensed Pete's idea. It went on QVC and was an instant hit. It's in Bed Bath & Beyond, selling everywhere right now. It's up for an IDSA award, which is like the Grammys of the product development industry.
To celebrate the success of the surprise pan, we decided to send a message to all those boring baking pans.
Gentlemen, may I present the competition?
We need somebody to play the tap.
I'd be so.
That's what you call blowing a hole in the competition. Pete joined me on this inventing journey many years ago. And for his idea to now go through the Davison inventing method and be such an outrageous success, nothing could be better. I'm really happy for Pete.
For so long, it's always been somebody else's idea. Now it's mine. It's pretty cool.
You're not kidding, that's cool and tasty, I may add.
Oh, yeah.
You know what's amazing? It's such a simple idea.
That's the beauty of it. I mean, it's the simplicity of manufacturing, engineering, packaging, the use by the consumer, et cetera, et cetera. So Pete's an inventor, I'm an inventor. You know, after so many years, all this stuff comes naturally to us now.
So no matter what, if you think about it, you gotta really go for it, right?
That's it.
And more importantly, you have to call you.
Call George.
I just have to think of something, George. Every time you leave, I'm thinking of something. It'll come to me.
You will.
Thank you, sir. And to find out more about developing your idea, visit davison.com. That's DAVISON.com.